How about a quick random update? I promise it'll be quick. Ron from electricbike.com sent me another package. That's right, ho. We're gonna open it up and show them. Where'd you go? Right? Yeah, let's open it up. All right, get out of the way. Ah, watch out, ho, you're in the way, dude. Looks like we have a possible swinger sewing foot switch. I don't know if that's for a swinger or not. Hey, dude, you can't chew on that. You're in the way, dude. Boom! Look at that. It is a K-Weld Spot Welder. Nice. Oh, I was actually about to order some from Keith. Sorry, Keith. Ron sent me a whole bunch. These are XT150s. Boom! We have some, watch out, dude, you're in the way. Welding probes, firmware programming adapter, a whole bunch of bits, including a fuse. Thanks for licking my hand, buddy. Look at that. And that's it. Holy crap, thank you very much, Ron. He's the guy that sent me a couple of batteries, a flashlight, a t-shirt, and I think there was one other thing, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. We are gonna be having a Arduino Spot Welder versus K-Weld Spot Welder, if that's even a thing. If it isn't, I'm gonna make it a thing. If it's already a thing, well, I'm gonna do it again anyway. Okay, next thing on the list, Jehu sent out a couple of those revolt cells. I've done 5 cycles on those so far, and I'm gonna be testing them on each charger, basically 1 in each charger. If I had a 5th, I would also throw it in the Sky RC MC3000, but I've only got 4, so I will probably, maybe I'll throw it in there later or something like that. I'll let you know. They are pretty legit. These are the ICR 18650, and they are 2600 milliamp hours. I've got 4 of those, and I'm going to be testing it on the X-Tar Dragon, Opus, Fox Novo, and the Lido Kala. Alright, so I have this written down on my Hello Kitty pad, the Revolt ICR 18650s, and they're rated for 2600 milliamp hours. I got it 1, 2, 3, 4, and it shows each charger that I'm going to be using for that cell. The next line down was the internal resistance of 18, 20, 23, 21, and then below that are all the results so far. And I'll have you know that the Lido Kala, even though it always reads low, look at that, the lowest number right now is 2617, and it's just going up after that. So I'm guessing after you do a couple cycles and wake these cells up, you know, they just get a little bit better. And of course, as we know, the Opus always reads high, for a high of like what, 2985. But so far they are testing out pretty damn good, and the plan is to just keep cycling them, I guess. I mean, I don't really have an actual plan or anything like that. The internal resistance was done with the X-Tar Dragon. Actually, there's a guy I was supposed to send some cells to. If you still watch my videos, send me a message and I'll send you all those cells that I did the first round of tests, because I completely forgot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I believe the X-Tar Dragon is probably my most accurate internal resistance checker, but the Skyr MC3000 also does a pretty good job at that, so I probably should have checked it against that, but I didn't. So I'm pretty much just going off the X-Tar Dragon. So far the cells are doing great. The Revolt people did contact me a few, I don't even know if it was a few months ago, it could have been like a month and a half ago, about sending me some samples. I have not gotten those yet, so if you are watching, send me the samples. I want to test them all. I got my whole cell charging and discharging area all cleaned up. I removed all the cells from all of these bins, put them in this box here. These are all above 2000 milliamp hours, and my camera's turning. Now I'd put them all in this box. This box pretty much has the 2000 to roughly 22 or 2300 milliamp hours. There's 150 in this row, 150 in this row. We'll say, you know, 100 and something, and maybe 100 and something. So there's hundreds of cells in here, which is great because the box I have back there was 514 cells. So I've got close to 1,000 cells right there. And then my mostly moly box right here, I would imagine that has probably almost 500 cells in it as well. Which means I have enough for 14 more packs. So I really need to get on it. You know, it's like I'll have really good intentions to start it, and then, you know, I see something shiny and I start doing something else. Hopefully I can get back on track and start putting them together. Holy crap. And I have a couple other ideas for the future with this whole spot welding things. You know how we can't spot weld to copper? But I'm not going to tell you right now. That'll be in a later video because I'm going to try it first, and if it works, then I'll show you. Put all the 1500s to 1900s in this box, fake cells and the high voltage cells in this box. I have a plan possibly for these cells and the lower cells. And if I don't have enough cells, I will take some out of this box. These are basically, yeah, those are all laptop batteries. I also have, let's see, these two boxes right here have medical packs in them. I think most of those are similar to these red ones right here. The plan is to rip a bunch of those apart so I can make some 3 or 4S battery packs. Don't look at that pot right there. It's got some weird metal screws and stuff in it. Just don't look there. Rip these apart and make some 3 or 4S battery packs so I can leave those outside in the wintertime just to see what happens. I managed to talk Jaren into letting me keep the Watchmod one for just a little bit longer. I plan on using this with all my lower milliamp hour cells. I want to put it outside in the cold weather. So whatever the weather is outside, that's gonna be the test. A cold weather test. Now, of course, it's not gonna be the most accurate because they're gonna be lower cells. If I could get like 300 or 400 new cells, that would be the absolute best, but I don't have that, so this is what we're gonna have to work with. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can get it done. I'm probably not gonna film putting those batteries together. I'll at least show you the end product because, you know, I've got all kinds of stuff to do. But that is the plan, is a cold winter test on cell to see how bad it messes up the cells, or if it does anything at all. I would imagine it would, but we'll find out. Got the DIY Arduino Spot Welder all built and these badass cells. Of course, I got quite a few left, so I can build another one for the K-Weld. You know what I should do? Where are those? Where are those at? Right here. Right here they are. I should use these balance leads that Junior sent me. I should put them on here so I don't have to do any weird charging. Maybe I'll do that. I do have some other tests I want to do with this. I actually want to see if it'll start my diesel Suburban. It's a 6.5 diesel from 1996. Can they do it? I started trying to clean up the hoard pile just a little bit so I can have a little bit more organization, and, you know, because now I said trying to clean up and organize. I didn't say I actually did it. I mean, I moved some stuff around. Kind of. What I really want to do is clean it up a little bit, organize it, possibly put it on some shelves or something like that. Horace is running around like a crazy cat. Put it in some storage bins, I mean, because they're in boxes, but ugh. Put it on the shelves and then forget where I put everything. Then after that, I kind of want to get rid of my computer off of my workbench because it takes up way too much room, and then possibly build another computer desk. Yeah, I want to get rid of this stuff so I have more room. This right here is the latest haul from the recycler. All of these are all laptop batteries. Yeah, they're probably, well, you know, their gateway. What is that? What is that? BTEX PERT? What is that? Who does that? You know, I got that. There's some Dell, older Dells. Most of these are just old, or probably the fake cells, you know, like this one right here. I don't even know, but, you know, I guess I could technically use some of these in that pack that I leave outside to see what happens. And you know what I do? The little feet on there, I actually took some of these out and put it underneath the Arduino Spot Welder. I don't know if anybody else does that, but these feet are awesome for all kinds of stuff. I also got this big ass power strip. Not that one back there, but this one right here. This is an APC, I don't know, switched rack PDU or something like that. My plan with one of these is to possibly, because this is like a 240 volt, I think it's got, I don't know, I think it's split somewhere. It's got this big ass plug on here. I think I can kind of take this plug off and split it, so I can split up this PDU here and possibly do like a manual transfer switch or something like that, so I can pick and choose what I want plugged in off the power rack. That's just something I've been kind of thinking about. I was looking for a server transfer switch so I could just, you know, put it right into the power rack. Found some on eBay, but I don't really want to pay that much for it, of course. I'm gonna, of course, hold out. If I can get one from the recycler, that would be super. I also picked up this power conditioner type thing. I might be able to use this in that whole little setup as well. I don't know, it was there, so I picked it up. I got 4 of these power supplies, also from the recycler. These are DPS-1200 FBAs. They're all the exact same. I'm thinking I might do a DIY 48 volt power supply with these, you know, stringing them all together. Of course, I got a whole bunch of fans from there as well. 6 of those, just for the hell of it. And that will be very similar to this one. This is a 24 volt power supply mod that I did, I don't know, a while back. I isolated the 12 volts on this one from that one, so that one's technically your floater. Anyway, I plan on doing something similar to this, you know, and a little nicer and whatnot. Right now I just have alligator clips from positive to negative down there. You know, I got a little solder deal going from that pad to this pad on each pad type of thing, just to get a good connection. But this has been working a lot better for the antimatter that has not died yet, which I was thinking that I could, yeah, I was thinking I could, let me fix my thingy. I was thinking I could, instead of using, of course, my little janky alligator clips here, I could solder some of these bad boys right to those, so then I can use it, you know, plug and play. I don't know, do we want to see a 48 volt power supply? Ooh, I might need a 5th so I can go up just a little bit higher. I'll have to see if he's got another one. 5 of those strung in series would be hilarious, but I might as well do it, you know, why not? The only thing I'm kind of worried about is, I mean, I would obviously make it for the power wall. The only thing I'm kind of worried about, maybe one of you guys can help with that, is, you know, I don't want to just turn it on and just throw like a ton of amps at it. I want it to be variable. I don't even know how I would variable that or something. Let me know. Andrew, another Patreon member, sent me 2 Lido Kalas. He gave me these so I can do another giveaway. I think I give away pretty much everything, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do one for Patreon and one for YouTube. Thanks again, Andrew. The old power wall is doing mighty fine. Of course, I really only run my refrigerator because I don't have like a big transfer switch, or I don't have anything else wired in at the moment. I want to get to that hopefully soon. Back here, I don't know if you guys remember, but a while back I did actually order a couple circuit breakers. I thought they actually fell off the boat from China, but they didn't. I've actually had this sitting around over there on the workbench for quite a long time. I stole the fuse off of here for the spot welder, and then I just threw this kind of janky deal on here for right now. Yeah, so that's pretty much going to stay janky for a little bit because, of course, I would love to redo that wall, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. There's just tons of stuff I want to do, but no time to do it. Well, I mean, there is time to do it, really. It just takes a while. You know, you only get a couple hours after work at night. That's pretty much it. That's all I got every night, except for the weekends. I like to chill on the weekends and sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing unless I'm working on a car. All right, that is my rando update, and I'll see you on the next one. Being that I could... What is that? What is this? Oh, there's a note. Dear Joe, wishing you a sonic boom for the great work you do and the free info you provide. The electrical. What is this? Send you a link. Ron, spinning magnets. Was there a note in there? There's a note in there. And of course I just cut it in half when I open the box. Well, look at that. I'll have to read that here in a second. Well, I kind of cut out part of the video earlier because I tripped on the box that I just shoved on the ground that I got from Ron. Turns out there was a note right in the front, and I just right through the whole thing. I tripped over the box, saw that there was some pieces of paper there. Saw 4 different pieces. Yeah, 4 pieces. Right there. 4 pieces. All right, let me find the top first. Dear Joe, wishing you a sonic boom for all the great work you do and the free info you provide. The electrical, I should have numbered these. The electrical grid problems after the 2007 hurricane in Puerto Rico showed that every home should have a backup micro system. I agree. You and the links in your favorite channels list are the most useful resource. I did finish high school, I promise. The most useful resource that I've found. I don't remember which ones I have in there. I know there's HB Powerwall. Please accept this K-Weld as a token of my appreciation from the electricmotorcycle.com. Everybody go to electricbike.com. I really need to get one of those or build one. All right, let me find page number 3. With no strings attached. This is version 3, and if you have any suggestions for improvements, I'll pass them along to the developer for version 4. I am currently eating some delicious snacks that my wife made from a recipe that she found on a YouTube channel from a nice girl named Lauren in Nebraska. I wonder what it was. All right, page 4. I'll send you a link. Ron, spinning magnets from electricbike.com. Thank you very much. Looks like I have another spot welder video coming, so I'll just set it on the shelf of videos right over here. Right there. Hopefully I get to it sooner than a year. I really want to move these LED lights that I have up here because if you listen, you know, my microphone, the whole buzzing noise. All right, so if I put the camera up higher. All right, so you're in the middle of 2, hey bud, say hi. All right, so you're in the middle of 2 lights, okay? I'm gonna go closer to one of them. Back to the middle, to the other one. I really want to either get new lights or what I might probably do because I'm cheap, move the lights, you know, further out and then kind of like angle them in, hey buddy, a little bit more whenever I get some more time for that too. Unless anybody knows some good lights I could get, let me know. Put a comment down there. The the wacky packy, boom! So if you do, I've only got far. Where was I at? Where was it? With no strings. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Hey, dude. That was Horace hitting the camera. Get down. You gotta be angry cat dad because no, there's too much up here.